Hi folks, well it's come that time. It's the end of the competition. It's been quite a few months to get to this point, but we're here. And I really wasn't sure how I was going to do this and what I was going to put together for my final video. And I got thinking about it, and being that I'm not really a teacher in all my videos. I'm just more or less showing what I do. I thought I'd do it a little bit different and basically explain what I have done, what I've accomplished. And then I was going to show what transpired from me building this guitar. And then I would put in parts of the build at the end. This idea that I came up with was to build a bourbon barrel guitar, and other than that, it's just a Tele. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to compete with the guitars that people are building, which are just fantastic. I can't get over some of the things that people do. It's at this stage, what I can build. I'm not going to say it's over my head or beyond my scope of doing, but my process was to build the best guitar that I can, that somebody would want to buy, versus going to GC and buying a guitar off the shelf. And that I think I have it accomplished. And part of the reason why I went with a Tele is because it's just a very popular guitar. In the future, I would like to build more LP style, because that is my favorite guitar. But the other thing is I thought that the LP, or I'm sorry, the Tele style fit the bourbon barrel a little bit better. I am going to build a LP style bourbon barrel though in the future. It's amazing what this competition that Ben has created has opened up for me. It's just been actually a whirlwind time for me that I did not expect to happen. Starting with getting the idea of what I want to do, and then contacting Iron Smoke Distillery, which is not far from me in Fairport, New York, and explaining to them what I wanted to do. And they were just more than ecstatic to help me out. They were great. And I got to say that after working with them, and then finding out that the owner of the distillery, Tommy Brunette, is a musician also, and that he was willing to, first off, demo my guitar after it was done, which gave me the feedback that yes, I can build a guitar as good as what is off the shelf. And then he took it a step farther, and he played it live at one of his sets, which was at Marge's on the Lake in Lake Ontario. Just a great venue, and it was just a fantastic time. Excuse me. And that's why in this video I'm going to do things a little different, as far as have this segment first, then I'm going to show him demoing it, and then I'm going to show the live show that he did. After that, I'll show the build. And the reason I wanted to do it that way is just because the entertainment and the fun factor that was in with all that. The other thing that has opened up for me since then is that Tommy and I have talked, and I am going to be selling this and maybe a couple other versions of the bourbon barrel at his facilities. And the other exciting thing is that he wants me to build a signature model based after his Tele that he uses at his shows, but in a bourbon barrel. But it will be built to all the specs of the one that he uses, and then he's going to be using that in all his shows also. So we're going to also have a signature model available at his business for sale too. This is something that I did not expect to happen, and I'm just overwhelmed by it. The other thing that happened is the company that he gets the barrels from, which is Adirondack Cooperage in Utica, New York, ended up coming to the show. They did a full story on Tommy, me, and the life of a barrel, showing that after this barrel has been made, that the wood isn't just thrown away, that it's put to use, and as far as I'm concerned, for life, instead of being just firewood. I'd like to thank Iron Smoke Distillery for all their help. Tommy Brunette Band for what they have done. Adirondack Cooperage. Wyoming Hardwoods, that's in Wyoming, New York. That's where I get all my lumber from. And basically the lumber on this was only the neck, a maple, the rest of it of course was whiskey barrel. But I get all my lumbers, nothing exotic from them, but they have all local hardwoods and they're dried. And that's the other thing about this versus other, let's say, whiskey barrel, bourbon barrel guitars, is that all this wood is dried. It's not just air dried and sitting around and put together. This is all stable. I started by trying to dry it in my microwave, which almost turned out quite bad and started some of it on fire. And then I ended up taking it to Wyoming Hardwoods, and he dried it for me. So that's the other thing, is that all this wood is dried, stable wood. Other people I'd like to thank is Bitterroot Guitars. I get my truss rods from them, and I did get my switch controls from them also. Guitar Fetish, where I got my pickups, which are Finnish style for the older sound. As far as the tuning machines, they're Gotoh. I like them. And it's got a Wilkerson compensated bridge. As far as the build, it is simple. And what I mean by that is that I don't do multi-laminate necks. I'm not really I don't want to say I'm not a believer in them, but I just don't see where it really helps as long as your wood that you're using is dried, strong, and stable. Again, I'd like to come back to Ben Crow for what he has done. This competition is, it's great. And to look at what everybody is doing is just remarkable. You know, again, there is no losers in this at all. Like I say, this has taken me to where places I didn't expect. And I've had a lot of fun, other than this portion of it. The video part has been very tough for me. Going from a camera that I had rubber bands on to a stick and then screwed into the rafters of my basement. But I have upgraded. I was able to come up with a tripod for a camera, and now I have my camera, or telephone camera I should say, clipped to the tripod. So big upgrade. Maybe next year I'll be able to do something different. But like I said, this has been a big learning curve on this portion of it for me. I'm really stumbling around with it, as you can hear and see. But I'm getting better. Getting to the point where I'm a little bit more comfortable putting this stuff up. With that said, I'm looking forward to next year's competition, where I know I'll be doing something a little bit different. But again, I won't be doing a one-off. I love them, but I probably just won't do that. My future endeavors on everything, I haven't sold a guitar actually yet. That I'm hoping to do, and I'm hoping to sell at least 1 or 2 a year. But my main purpose of what I want to do is I want to build guitars that I can use for charity or fundraiser events. That is actually my goal. If somebody can make money for their cause, that's what I want. I didn't get in this to make money. I'm set. Other than, you know, I can't just keep building and not doing anything with them. It's a little bit more expensive than golf, but not much. But that's what I hope to do. So again, congratulations to all. Good luck to all, and I hope you enjoy what I'm putting forth with the rest of this video. And with that, we'll see you next year. Thank you.
Well done, George. You filming it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way up to here, it's great. Just tell you, I didn't even tune it since you brought it out of the bag, so it's really amazing. Sounds good clean, it sounds good dirty, you know, with that treble. George Davis over here made a guitar out of our barrels at Iron Smoke. And I'm going to play it for you guys now. How about that? Joe and Kelly back there from Old Forge, their Adirondack Barrel Mill makes our barrels. So they came up to hang out and listen to this thing. So we're going to give it a whirl. What do you think?
I think it sounds good.
But I do need my band up here. All right, this is a guitar made out of the barrels. This guy made it up here, and he's got a competition. Here's the guitar made out of our barrels. It's American White Oak. It's amazing, and that's how it sounds. Sounds pretty good.
Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. I had my goddamn glasses on.
All right, well, someone asked it for another Johnny Cash song, so we're gonna do one. The one I'm going to do before I get too drunk to sing it. Hey, Joe. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. How's that sound? Nice, right? It's like drugs for your ears right there. Yeah. All right, ready, Greg? You gotta do that thing. A little twang going. I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca road when along came a semi with a high-end canvas cover load. If you're going to Winnemucca Mac, with me you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, I've traveled everywhere in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert fair, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Toca, Billabong, Ecuador, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts there, man. Breathing out to air, man. Traveling my ship, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Louisiana, Rock, Rock, Cradle Rock Hospitals, Tennessee, Chicopee, Sterling, Grand Lake, Delaware Lake, Cradle Lake, Tucson. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts there, man. Breathing out the air, man. Trouble, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I still can't get over this beautiful day, and all you beautiful people, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Shefferville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Sheffield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jonesville, Argentina, Diamondville, Pasadena, Cadillac. See what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts there, man. Breathing out some air, man. Ever I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Who's seen the Tommy Burnett Band before out there? It's like shooting fish in a barrel, but I love it. Thank you. Thanks so much for supporting us in what we do. We love what we do. And if you've seen this before, this is what happens during this song. I count to 3, you guys scream, and we go faster every time you do, and you try and stump me on singing the verse. All right? So let's see how you can do. 1, 2, 3, scream! Okay, that was good. Now every time you guys scream, Todd goes faster back there. So let's hear it for Todd way in the back there. 1, 2, 3, scream! 1, 2, 3, scream! Oh man, that went like in the fucking, I don't know. You think I can do it? I don't know if I can do it. Should we go faster? I don't think we can. I can't sing the best. Okay, I'll try it. I just wanted you guys to scream for the band one time. 1, 2, 3, scream! Oh God. This is the fastest we've ever done it. Oh. Been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Roma, Tampa, Panama, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Bangalore, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tokyo, Bearfield, Edmonton. I'm a killer, I've been everywhere, man. Just is there, man. Breathe out from there. Tell I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Wow! I did it! We did it! We did it all together! Alright. We're gonna do, should we do one? I love this guitar, how it sounds. You wanna do one more real quick? And then we'll get Appetite up here. That will give those guys time to tune their stuff up and get ready. You look like you're ready to sing some stuff, right, with us? I'm gonna make sure this isn't tuned though. I'm kind of thinking this guitar might not give it back.
Here you can see where I'm just flattening out the top and the bottom, and now I'm just sanding everything nice and smooth. Now I'm hollowing out the bottom cavity because this is a semi-hollow, being white oak, very heavy. And now I'm just putting in the shielding paint and gluing it up, and are ready for the next step.
300-mile marker. Listen to the radio. Somehow brings me home. You're singing about a girl they left behind. You were on my mind. Dashboard lights, trucks are passing, roads getting old. Never was one with too many words to throw. But here I go. Hell or high water, I'll be coming home to you. Running, riding, feels like I'm dying. So I take out my pictures of you. All these miles never stopped us from trying. Hell or high water, I'll be coming home to you. Lord, I miss you, and the throughway's getting snow. Praying Godspeed will always get me home. Passing all these houses, people I don't know, but keep me rolling down that road. Hell or high water, I'll be coming home to you. Running, riding, feels like I'm dying. So I take out my pictures of you. All these miles never stopped us from trying. Hell or high water, I'll be coming home to you. Hell or high water, I'll be coming home to you.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Unfortunately, I apologize for losing all the video of me finishing and putting the stencil on the guitar. I also lost a video of me crowning and polishing the frets. Wish there was something I could do about it, but I guess it's just inexperience and I lost it. So until probably next week, thank you again for watching and enjoy. Well, this is where we are. I went real fast with this video because I had almost 2 hours of footage, and I had to cut it way down because I'm trying to keep these things short. Basically because I don't know what I'm doing on them. But the problem is that at the end, this is the neck that I torched, and it's a shame because this thing just feels fantastic after burning it. But it came back the next day and it twisted. And I did everything I could to try and fix it, but there was just no rehabbing this neck at all. So, number 2, had to go with this. And actually did this one more like what I wanted to do, and I actually put binding on this one. I want to torch it because I just wanted that charred look to go with the inside of a whiskey barrel, and that's what I was going for, but I can't take the chance on doing this again. And then it came to the putting the inlay, and that ended up being almost a complete disaster. I put the first one in, and I tried to put dust from Corian in it with super glue. that just went to hell real quick. So then I had to get that out, recarve it, and during my carving, my template came off, so I had to make a new one, and that had a problem, so I actually had to cut out one section of the walnut, re-glue a section in, recarve it again, and this time I used epoxy resin with white in it, and for my first time ever doing inlays, I'm really happy. So that came out well. But like I said, I really edited a lot and sped up everything just so I could get this in. So this is about ready to go on. Next thing will be finishing up the body, and hopefully everything goes well there, and hopefully within a week I'll be able to put out another one. Until then, everybody, thank you very much for viewing, and have a good time with your builds.
Mama's downstairs filling pickle jars. Daddy's in the garage trying to fix our car. And I'm on the roof gonna be Evel Knievel one day. So Daddy was drinking with Mr. D. I think they started around 2:45. And when he finished his last drink, he sat me down. He said, I've traveled the world in the 7 seas. And I got shot serving in the Marines. And I laughed with bums and canes while chasing skirts. But I've been drinking most of my life, and Lord knows I've been a heavy price. So listen to these words, don't let this happen to you. He said, some of the best times in my life I can remember. Living hard and drinking the same way. I think of all the wasted days I start to tremble. And son, you're better off to do the same. My grandpa Joe was a working man. He had a great big heart and well-worn hands, and he was always the first and last on the old dance floor. He built a house with his own hands, loved his wife and loved all of his friends, and no matter what, he'd always get things done. But he liked to drink like a son of a gun, especially when fishing with his 3 sons, and when weekend came around, well, that's what they do. Now, I remember the summer he passed away was at our cottage down by the bay. Before he left, he whispered in my ear. He said, some of the best times in my life I can remember. Living hard and drinking the same way. I think of all the wasted days and I start to tremble. And son, you're better off not to do the same. Now, some of the best times in my life I can remember. Living hard and drinking the same way. I think of all the wasted days and I start to tremble. And son, you're better off not to do the same. I like beer. I like beer. I like beer that's made right. states, 6 lines, 13 hours in, I'm losing my mind. Saddle up, a Cadillac. I'll turn your heart into a heart attack. 'Cause you know, I'm just pushing time. And they know, that I'm just pushing time. Going in, settling, I'm buzzing out and I'm at it again. Some gasoline, cigarettes, St. Christopher's got a light in his past. 'Cause you know, that's pushing time. And they know, that's pushing time. Grab my hat, I got my shoes, I grab my guitar and I'm singing the blues. I'm born to lose, but I live to win. I hate myself when I get enough shit. 'Cause they know, that's pushing time. And they know, that's pushing time. Look out, yeah. Here she comes. Sometimes you gotta take it slowly. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take it lonely. I'm living life my way. I'm going bowling. I was low, I'm feeling cold. Hanging dice and I'm ready to roll. Get in, get the hell out. Add it up and she figured it out. 'Cause she knows that's pushing time. And they know that's pushing time. And you know that's pushing time. And they know, oh, Lord, that's pushing time, baby. Listen to the radio.
You may be wondering why I'm using a rag to feel the neck, and it's an old body man trick. It changes the tension between your hand and the surface, and you actually can feel things a lot better with that. And I've used it for years when I was a body man, and it's amazing the difference that you can feel just rubbing your hand on the surface versus having that cloth. Well, that's about it for this series. I thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, like I said, in the next week, I'll be able to put out another video, and hopefully the music that I put on, the quality will be better. Learning how to do this, and I know it's not the best. Now you can see that I'm finishing up the wiring on all the switches, and I'm sure that everybody out there that is a Tele fan noticed that I had the pickup switch in the rear position instead of the front where it's supposed to be. But personally, I just do not like it up there. To me, it's an annoyance and it's in the way. So I changed it, put it in the back, and then I changed the volume and tone pots so they're still the same way with the volume in the front and tone in the middle. I think though from now on, I'll probably build these without the plate like that and do individual pots, and probably change to a toggle switch, and I'm not even sure I'll keep it in that position. I may relocate it to a different position. The other thing you probably can see here is that I can't get used to guitars that they just use any color wire for anything, but the electrician in me says that black is to be hot and white is to be ground, so that's what I'm doing. That way, at least anytime I open up one of my guitars, I know exactly what's going on, and I don't have to worry about it. Next thing you're going to see is that I'm going to check the pickups, which I just did, and make sure they're all working before I button everything up. Now that I have everything checked, just cleaning up the wiring and making it so it's neat and the wires aren't flopping all over and possibly creating any sound in there. And now I'm putting in the string ferrules and putting in my strings, which are 1046s. This is another part of the barrel, which is from the barrel company, Adirondack Barrel Company. And this is a picture of the guitar in the barrel room at Iron Smoke. And these barrels are all full of bourbon, waiting to be emptied into bottles as soon as it is aged long enough. Cheers to you all, and good luck to everybody. There's been some fantastic guitars I'm seeing. I'm really enjoying watching all the different builds, and also some of the characters. They're fantastic. It's just one heck of a community, and my hat is off to Ben Crow for what he's doing, what he has done, and what it has to take to put this together and pull it off. There's no losers at all. Just cheers. Damn, that's good bourbon.